welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Cheaty Mages. Cheaty Mages is a betting game, kind of like Colossal Arena, a little bit like Shinobi Clans, in which there are 5 monsters in a row and a judge, and you bet with your betting cards. You say monster 1. If monster 1 wins, then I will get the payout. You can bet 3 different ways. If you bet just one card, you get double the payout, which they have their power and how much payout they give if they win. If you bet 2 and say either of these 2 can win, then you just get normal payout. But if you bet 3 and say if any of those 3 win, I'll get half of the payout for the one that wins. So, there's a bit of strategy there. Then you go around and you play cards on these monsters, and so you can play enchantments face down. It says enchantment up here, and it gives a monster +5, so you can help your monster win. You can also place, of course, all I have are enchantments right here, but you can also play directs face up, and this says +4, so now people kind of know where you're going. And if I play a direct that's -2, people are like, okay, he's clearly not going for that one. There are supports, there are forbiddens, there's all sorts of stuff you can do, and you have to be careful that you don't go above the mana limit. The mana limit is this number in the corner. I've got a 0 here and a 1 here. For this particular judge, and it changes, his mana limit is 15. If you go above it, ejected. That monster is gone. Other times, it will just dispel, and all the cards that are on that monster leave. When you get to the scoring round, you see who has the highest power. Whoever it is wins. You flip over your bet cards, and you say, did my monster win or not? 3 rounds of that, whoever comes out with the most money is the winner. Simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is pretty simple. You add, there are only a few numbers to keep a track of. There are some, like remembering enchants going face down and directs go face up. But other than that, plus or minus numbers. So -3, I don't want that one to win. +6, I want that one to win. Right? So it's pretty simple. That's pretty much the game. Remembering this, it changes every time, but it's simple. Most of the time you want to make sure mana's not too high. And certain times you can't play other cards. Simple.
Yeah, this game is very simple. There are a couple rules we didn't say about you can look at some of the cards that are face down if you discard a card or whatnot. And there's some things, but and there's some cards with text on them. It's not just the numbers, but you may exchange one of your betting tickets with one you discarded. You may not play the spell if you only placed one bet this round, but I mean, you got it. I just read it. So this is not a very difficult game at all. It's very simple. Luck versus strategy.
I think this game is 92.5% luck. And 7.5% strategy. There is strategy in, are you going to pick 1 or 2 or 3 to bet on? And then when are you going to reveal, when are you going to play your directs face up to let everyone know what you're doing? But at the same time, if all you have are directs, because that's all you drew, then you're showing people from the get-go. If you go first, you're showing people from the get-go what you're doing, so there's a little bit of disadvantage. Since people are playing face down, you have no idea if they're going for it or against it, and so you're playing all your cards on your 1. It turns out they were going for it too, so you destroyed the mana, the monster's out of the game. Yeah, lots and lots of luck.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck here, and we had one of our friends just keep getting cards that drew him more cards, and so he could wait and just draw a card on his turn and then just wait and wait and wait, and then finally we exhausted our cards, and then he was like, all right, I'm just going to play everything now without any opposition, no answering what I put down. And then there's other times when you have to strategize as to what you're going to play or what you're going to hold on to, because you can only draw so few cards in between rounds, and so maybe you're just going to hold on to things and try to get a better shot into the next round. I'd say there is strategy here, like I just mentioned, but it's way more luck than strategy. So, I mean, if that's your thing, if this is a small, supposed to be filler type game, then you may not mind that as much. But it is more luck than strategy. Fun versus boring. I think this game is kind of boring. I've played several times with several different groups of people, and it just takes too long for what it is. It's a 3 to 6 player game, and there's so much deliberation. And when you have these cards face down with imperfect information and hidden information, people have to sit there and just try to run the numbers in their head. And I'm just kind of like taking away, like, come on, man, just throw your card down. Did you see we all had a plan? Play what your plan was. But I don't know. I just as I've played, I've just been kind of like just waiting and just bored. I think they're supposed to be fun. Like when I hear the concept, I'm like, that actually sounds cool. And I do like Shinobi Clans, and this is kind of similar to that. And Shinobi Clans takes even longer, but there's a draft and whatnot. So I mean, I would think, oh, this would be even better. No, man, it's just kind of boring.
I think Shinobi Clans is better because of the draft, because it mitigates the luck, right? Like I said, if you don't get the cards you want, ugh. And plus in Shinobi Clans, you can choose what you want to bet on after you have your cards, and you choose those cards, and so you kind of can mitigate some of that luck. I want this game to be great because it sounds fun. You're betting and you're going, but it does fall flat for me too. I don't think I hated it as much as Tom did or disliked it. I know, but disliked it as much. I didn't say you hated it, but well, whatever. I did say he hated it. But yeah, I wanted it to be faster, and there's just too much deliberation. You don't know what they played, so just go. You can guess what they played, but you don't know. And so the longer you stare at that card, you're not going to gain any more information. So just
It
play.
encourages AP for a micro game. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, and the AP doesn't benefit you at all. So it's yeah.
Board Game Geek rating, I'd probably go with a 4, just less than take it or leave it. You kind of have to talk me into playing this game.
I would probably give it a 5. I take it or leave it. I'm not going to suggest it, but I'll play. It's fast enough. It's not a long game, but it's longer than I would like, and yeah, lots of luck. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon. So make sure to subscribe now.
Because it could be you that wins.
Cheaty Mages. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.